friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we just did another Shop My Stash full face. Created this look. We just did some chatting, played with some makeup. You know, the usual. I've been doing these very frequently and you guys seem to really be enjoying them, so I'm just gonna continue on with it. I think it's fun to really focus on using things that I have. I do have a couple PR things in this video, but they're things that you guys really wanted to see. But otherwise, it's all stuff I've had for a long time. Let's just get into the video. I don't need to ramble anymore. Hello, welcome. Let's do our makeup for no reason other than just to do it. I did already prime before doing my brows. I used the Beauty Bakery Wake and Bake oil that I've been trying to just use up again. I used to love this and then I just kind of took a break from it and now I love it again. And the Milk Hydro Grip Primer because it's been a while since I played with that, since I've been playing with other things. Skipping foundation again just because I'm still enjoying the no foundation, just being at home. So we're gonna continue on with that. And I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer in the shade Creme. And yeah, I like using this on days that I'm not wearing foundation. I feel like the color looks really good and it blends out really nice. And I'm getting close to running out of it, so might as well work on using it up, shouldn't I? Today is Sunday the 26th. I'm uploading this tomorrow, so just so you know where we're at in life. This was a rough weekend, but I am bound and determined to make this upcoming week better. I swear these last few weeks, every week, I'm like, this is gonna be a good week. We are not gonna have a bad week. And then I just have a really bad week. So, well, we're just gonna see. Taking it day by day. You know how it goes. How are you guys doing? That's what really matters to me. What are you guys up to? How are you feeling mentally, emotionally? Physically, I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but there's a chance that I'll be going back to work beginning of May. If you're one of my clients watching this, I will come to you if that happens. You don't have to message me. I promise I will come to you to reschedule your appointment. But with that being said, the daily uploads are gonna have to stop just because a couple reasons. One, if I do end up working again, I can't keep up this schedule while working full-time, especially because I'm gonna be really busy with working because of how far behind everyone is on their hair. So daily uploads will not be able to continue. I currently upload every day this month and I've been uploading like 2 to 3 Instagram videos a week too. It's a lot. I physically can't do it with working full-time. But even if I don't start working, I do feel like I need to start scheduling a couple days off here and there just because for the sake of my mental health. I love doing YouTube and I don't want it to get to a point where I get burnt out or anything like that. And with the amount that I'm uploading right now, I literally have to film like every day, and if I skip a day, I have to film like twice in the same day. So I'm gonna have to start taking some breaks. I'm so sorry to those of you who seem to really like count on me to have a daily video, but I can't do it anymore. I've been doing it daily for about a month now, and I can do it sometimes, but it's just not a long-term thing I can keep up with. It's just not possible. This is my Milk Makeup Baked Bronze Stick, by the way. But yeah, I'm still really excited to continue to create. I'm really enjoying these Shop My Stash videos and just using some things that I haven't used in a while. I'm enjoying my 2 more looks series where I'm doing 2 extra looks with a palette I've done a 3 looks 1 palette with already. It's been really fun to get use out of older things. It's been good. I've been really happy with my content lately and you guys seem to be really enjoying it as well, so thank you for that. Yesterday was like a really bad day for me. So Zane and I just watched like Disney movies all day that we hadn't seen before. And we'd never seen Cars 2 and 3. I love the first Cars. I've loved that since I was a kid. But Cars 2 was great. There was so much story to it. It was a really good movie. It was cute. Cars 3 was okay. And then last night we also watched Zootopia, which I'd never seen before. I don't know how Zane and I had like skipped watching that. But that was so cute. I want to watch Zootopia again like today. It's so cute. So if you haven't seen it and you have Disney Plus, please go watch it. You won't regret it. Just blending this bronzer into my skin. You know how it goes. I feel like my techniques haven't really changed too much lately. It's just been trying to use different things to showcase different products here, you know. You know how it goes. Just trying to inspire you guys to use what you have. I mean, obviously, if you have money and like your job situation hasn't changed and you're able to buy makeup and want to, go for it. But those of us that don't have that situation, I really just want to continue to inspire to just not stress about buying a bunch of new things. All right, cream blush time. One of you suggested in my last one that I use my Natasha Denona Bloom palette, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna use this pink shade here. It's called Glow. I use the darker berry ones sometimes. That's just not the vibe I'm feeling today. I want just like a light pinky blush. And I just dip in straight with my beauty sponge. I really like the formula of this. I think it's really pretty. It's not something I use every day, but I do really like it. I think this shade in particular is my favorite part of the whole palette though. Like I probably would have been fine with just this one shade. But I did get this as a gift, so I'm very grateful for it. Happy I had the chance to try it out. Just a little blush in on the nose, of course. For cream highlight, of course gonna use my Colourpop Star Bright Light Stick. It's just my favorite cream highlight. I just think it blends so well. I love the formula of it, and I swear it's gonna last me forever. I still have so much, and I use this like every single time I do my makeup. So that's pretty great. I just pounce it in with my beauty sponge like everything else. So I'm not an energy drink person, but these like Zero Monsters, this orange one is so good. I really like the white one as well, but this orange one, oh, it's so yummy. It literally tastes like I'm drinking, I guess just like orange soda, but without the calories and sugar, so that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and set under my eyes with the Milk Makeup Powder. I think that'll be fun because setting powder is so fun, right? It's not so much fun, but it is definitely essential for me. I'm jealous of anyone who does not have to set under their eyes, but I would crease like a maniac. I do not have a smooth surface. And of course hitting up my smile lines because those bad boys will crease like crazy. Fun fact, if you deal with bad smile lines, lay down some glitter primer first. That's what I did for my wedding, and I didn't get smile lines, and I was very shocked. That was one of my worst fears, is that I was gonna get horrible smile lines. All right, so I'm gonna quickly set the rest of my face just lightly with that NYX High Glass setting powder. I really like this. I was very iffy about it at first, like I didn't like or dislike it, but I think maybe I was using too much at first and like packing on too much, but if you just do a light little dusting, it's really nice. It sets my makeup down. Ooh, I'm hitting stuff. But it gives such a glow, and you guys know I love a glowy complexion. That's my favorite. For regular blush, I'm gonna skip powder bronzer, which I've been doing the last few videos, I think. I feel like the cream is fine for the state that I'm in right now. I just don't really feel the need to wear powder. I'm cool with the cream, but I do want to dust a little of this blush on my cheekbones. This is an insanely glowy blush. Like this would probably be a beautiful highlight on someone with deeper skin than me. But I do just want a little dusting of this on the cheeks, just to add a little extra glow, a little extra color. Just think it looks cute. I feel like I don't really have any other updates. I've been playing Animal Crossing, took a break from The Sims, because with me in video games, like I'll play it diligently for like 5 days in a row, and then I feel like I need to take a break. I'm not the kind of person that can play the same game for a very long extended period of time, so I usually just kind of cycle around between things. I was on Animal Crossing, and then I went back to the original Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then some Sims 4, and now I'm back to Animal Crossing, so we'll see how long that lasts. It's fun though. I have 3 rooms in my house now. Zane's house is way more full than mine, but he also pays attention to all the turnip selling and stuff like that. The turnips aren't really my thing. If you don't play Animal Crossing, you have no clue what the hell I'm talking about. Just pouncing my sponge across my face just to have everything sink in nicely. All right, freckle time. Lime Crime Sunkissed Freckle Pen. This is the freckle pen they came out with last summer, and after it ran its course, it was discontinued, but trust me, I've seen all of your messages, I've seen all the tags, I've seen all the comments. I do know that Lime Crime came out with 2 shades in a freckle pen, which is great because this one's fantastic, and I was so sad that they discontinued it. But because you guys have been so sweet and you've given me some coffee tips, I decided to go ahead and purchase both of them, and at some point soon, whenever I have them, I'm gonna do like a freckle video where it's like the 2 new ones, this one, because I am curious to see if it's the same color as this one or not. My Lottie London freckle pen and Freck. Just to kind of compare prices, the color, the formula, how they look on the skin, all that stuff. And you guys seemed really hyped for that video idea, so I'm excited, and just thank you guys for helping make that happen. I probably would have done it eventually anyways, but now I'm able to do it way sooner. So thank you very much. And if you're someone who hasn't given me a coffee tip, like literally just thank you for watching my videos at all. I do not need any monetary support, I promise you. I'm so appreciative of it, but don't feel any sort of pressure. Just kind of dabbing these all over the face. Let's just go real freckled today. Why not? Going to again just press those guys in just so they seem to mesh into the skin a little bit more. So Nomad Cosmetics came out with their Studio 54 collection, which was a little eyeshadow palette with 4 eyeshadows, and they came out with 2 highlights. And I want to use one of them today. Nomad did send this to me, and I'm so grateful. Nomad, if you watch this, thank you. This is the highlight called Hotshot. Just look at the packaging. It's so sparkly and pretty. And this is what the inside looks like. I haven't worn it yet, but I did swatch it for Instagram stories, and you guys seem so excited. Do you see the shifts in this? This is a multi-chrome disco lighter. That is what it's called. And we're gonna use it today. Let's see what this looks like on the skin. When I swatched it, I mean, it's probably gonna look similar to how it was swatched. It was like a pink with a bright blue shift. And it was so pretty. Ooh. That's very glossy looking. Wow. Just load it up a little bit more. This is the first complexion product I've ever owned from Nomad. Besides this, I only own eyeshadow, so this is really exciting. Let's do some nose highlight, make some people mad. Again, just gonna press that in. I feel like going back in with my sponge and just doing some pressing really helps a lot of my products mesh in. This is so pretty, and I feel like it doesn't even look like glittery on the skin. I would have expected it to look a lot more like just sparkly, but it just looks so, like it shifts in those colors, but it's so smooth looking. That's so pretty. Usually any of my more like duochrome, fancier colored highlights have like a lot of sparkle to them. This is probably my smoothest one that's also like a fun color. This is so pretty. I will play with the more peachy orange highlight at some point, I promise you, but for now, that's what the pink one looks like, Hotshot. Oh, it's so cute. Sweet. I'm gonna set my face now with the Colourpop setting spray, just trying to run through this. We're getting there. All right, so now that the base is complete, we can move on to the eyes. You guys have still expressed interest that you want to see me play with this Be Royal palette from Spoiled Lips that I still haven't played with yet. Well, you would have known because I film everything. But the inside looks like this. I haven't played with this on the eyes, like I said, but I have dipped my fingers in a couple colors just out of pure curiosity. This is the color story that excited me the most out of the 3 palettes that got sent to me. And I think it's pretty. It's like muted spring tones. It's like got some grunginess to it. I think it's pretty. I think I want to do something kind of periwinkle. Like I really want to play with these colors. And I also want to play with the disco shadows from that little disco shadow palette from Nomad. Beautiful packaging again, but you guys expressed a lot of interest when I showed these on my Instagram stories. So we might play with a couple of these beautiful toppers. These are supposed to be similar to the multi-chromes in the Tokyo Harajuku palette. Again, I haven't played with these on the eyes yet. I've only swatched them, but I mean, they seem really reflective. I feel like these ones seem like they have a little more texture to them. I feel like the other ones feel a little more slick to the touch, but we'll see how they look on the eyes. I'm really excited. They're beautiful in the pan and they were beautiful in my swatches, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me prime with the Alter Ego eyeshadow base. I'm gonna blend it out and not set it because I don't like to set my eyeshadow primer. So to start with, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buff this shade all throughout my crease and stuff like that. I'm gonna take it on this Kaleidos S1 brush. I love the Kaleidos makeup brushes. I'm totally gonna buy another set at some point when I have money again. How are things in the state you're in? Here in Florida, I feel like people in Florida just don't care about the situation that's going on. It makes me really nervous about potentially going back to work. I think it's too soon to open personally. I'm scared that if we open too soon, we're just gonna have to close everything again because it's gonna spike again. But I don't know. Let me know how things are in your state. I hope things are getting better for you guys. My specific county isn't horrible as far as number of cases. It's a bit high, but it's not horrible compared to some of the other neighboring cities to us. But I was telling Zane this morning, if we start opening everything, then people are gonna start coming to and from the bigger cities, and it could just increase everything. I don't know. It's scary, but I hope you guys are doing okay as individuals, at least. This shade is so pretty. I definitely have to build it up. It's definitely a really muted shade, but it seems to be building up and blending out really nicely. And you don't necessarily need insane pigment for it to be a good palette, but I'm still forming my opinion. Obviously, I've used one shade so far, but I don't mind that it's a little more muted because it's building up so nicely, and that's a really pretty tone. don't know if I own anything quite like this. It's a very gray purple periwinkle color. I have the Shakira song from Zootopia stuck in my head so hard right now. It is just going off. Now I'm going to take this shade to start deepening things up a little bit, add a little bit of dimension. This is a Morphe E17 brush. I know you guys know I don't really use Morphe anymore, but I still have a few brushes that still work, and I'm not going to throw them away just because they have a name on it. That color's really pretty too. Definitely more pigmented, but it's not quite as light of a shade, so that makes sense. But either way, it's also still building up really pretty. That's adding nice dimension in there, I like it. Just tucking it under that lower lash as well. We're gonna do taco night for dinner tonight, and I'm so excited. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't believe it's only 1 o'clock. I want it to be dinner time already. Just blending this out some more with that first brush. No additional product is necessary. All right, let's deepen her up just a tiny bit more. I think I wanna take this purple down here, because there isn't really a darker blue. All the other blue tones are either just like the wrong tone or it's not really any deeper. It's like the same kind of mid-toned thing. So let's just use this purple just to deepen up my outer corner and lower lash line a little bit. So a really cute purple. Again, I'm not having like crazy pigmentation right off the bat, but it is building and that is important to me, so that's good. Just really trying to build up this outer corner just to add a little bit of drama. Gonna take that second brush I had with no additional product, just to lightly buff at these edges. I'm holding the end of my brush so I don't have a lot of pressure on it. Just doing really light little sweeps. And now taking that first brush, again, no additional product, and again, very light hand, light motions. Just trying to do some light blending. I mean, these seem to blend really nice. They build up okay, and the colors are cute. So far, I'm not mad at this palette. Is it my #1 favorite formula I've ever worked with thus far? No, but I really don't have complaints, honestly. You guys know I do prefer more of a pigmented shadow, but because they build up so nicely, it's hard for me to complain, you know? So I'm gonna skip all the shimmers in this palette just because the shimmer formula just doesn't look like it's gonna be crazy textured, and you guys know I like a very textured shimmer, so that's why we're gonna move right on into the Nomad palette. With multi-chromes, typically, like, you really don't need to layer shimmers because there's already so many shifts going on. Like, I would be fine using just one of these, but because I'm impatient, I have to use like 2 of them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one called Last Dance on the outer portion of my lid, and I'm gonna fade it into this pink one called I'm Coming Out on the inner portion. It has that blue shift similar to the highlight. I'll actually have to swatch that next to the highlight, I'm curious. But I think that might be a cute little combo. We will see. I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer, of course, and I'm gonna take this Luxie brush. It is the Luxie 213 brush. Just going to pack this all across the lid. I'm not going for like a cut crease or anything. I simply just want it to blend into my crease. All right, picking up that blue one, Last Dance, on the exact same brush. Ooh, that's magic. Let's just start pressing that in the outer portion of my eye. Ooh, that's already taking my breath away. Wow, this is such a pretty color. Oh my goodness. This would be so pretty all over the lid with this crease work. I'm like half tempted to just use this one shade, but I'm also just so curious what the other shade looks like. So let's go ahead and take I'm Coming Out before I change my mind. Using the same brush, I'm just flipping over to the cleaner side. Ooh, that's pretty too. Let's see what that guy looks like. Ooh, the blue shift is strong with that. That is pretty. I'm just kind of tapping it around, and then I'm just gonna go back and forth with both sides of the brush so that they mesh together, but I'm not really having a problem with them meshing together. Wow, those are pretty. Oh, and depending on how I move my eye, you can really see that strong pink. And then it goes from that light blue. This one's almost like a grayish blue. There's some pretty stuff happening on my lid right now. This is so nice. I really, really like what's going on with all this. That is so pretty. Ooh, I like it. I think I want to go ahead and just take my face highlight as my inner corner highlight today. I'm just going to use my pinky because I'm going to take advantage of the short nails, you know? It's so pretty. Really quick, let me go ahead and swatch the pink highlight with the pink shadow. Oh, they have a totally different texture. The highlight is way smoother feeling. The shadow has a bit more grit. All right, this is the highlight here. This is the shadow. And highlight, shadow. I mean, they're very similar, but they're also different. I feel like this one almost has more of an aqua blue shift, the shadow does. and the highlight's a little more of a softer blue. And I also feel like the highlight has more of a translucent base to it, and I feel like the shadow has a little bit more of like a base color, but I mean, they look really similar. But they are a different texture. The highlight feels way smoother to the touch. Just so you're aware, I had a feeling someone might ask me since they do look really similar in the pan and on the eyes. Ooh, this is cute. Okay, I'm going to recreate it, throw on like my lashes and lipstick and all that stuff, and I'll be back. Hello, I am back. Face is complete. I love the way this looks. I love these like multi-chromatic periwinkle eyes. I love how glassy and glossy my skin looks. I just think it's really pretty. The eye pencil I decided to go with is Prance from Colourpop. I just wanted to really play with that periwinkle vibe. Lashes are still Heiress from Sugar Pill. I've been playing with these the last week and I love these lashes. I just think they are to die for. And on my lips I went with Withered Rose from Menagerie. I just felt like something a little more cool toned would be appropriate, and I just settled on this. I think this whole look is so pretty. I'm going to enjoy wearing it while I sit on my couch and play Animal Crossing. I hope you guys liked it as well. Let me know what products you want to see me use in future Shop My Stash videos if you have specific recommendations for eyeshadows and especially complexion products. I don't get a lot of recommendations for complexion products for these, so let me know what you want to see, whether it's high-end, drugstore, something specific. You tell me what you want and I will do my best to do that. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me an ice cream emoji. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeautBean, follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.